Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I wanted to do a quick video today for a couple of reasons. Well, one, it's been a while since I've gotten anything out. Two, I've got some new gear that I'm testing, so hopefully everything works out okay today. Trying a new camera. I've got it a little bit more at eye height, so hopefully I don't look like I'm stoned in all my videos. A little bit of face tracking, so we'll get some movement out of it. Maybe that'll work out. I don't know. We're going to find out today. What else is new? I've got a new lavalier microphone, so we're doing a little bit of experimentation, trying some new audio recording. Hopefully things are going to sound a little bit clearer. But with that out of the way, I actually have a purpose for today's video. And this is a video that I probably should have made a long time ago. We're going to take a look at a product today. And it's a product that probably everybody should have in their gear bag. And so I've got the Speedy Bee Bluetooth to USB adapter. Well, what is this fancy little thing? Essentially, this is going to allow you to connect to your quad via Bluetooth. So your cell phone or a tablet, whether it's an iPhone or Android or whatever you have, you plug this thing into your quad, you connect it to your device via Bluetooth, and you can make setting changes within beta flight just like that. As you can see, I've got mine together as I've been playing with it for a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and plug this into one of my quads. I'm gonna give you a quick rundown on how to use it, and we're gonna look at a few of the features. So what do you say? We jump on over to the overhead, we take a look at what comes inside the box, and we move forward from there. Today, we have another product that comes in its own dedicated plastic box. You know I love that. Actually though, more importantly, with this particular piece is I'm planning on using this box to store the adapter safely in my gear bag after we do today's video. But let's see what we got inside of here. As we open the box, when your device is new, you're going to get greeted by the adapter and a little trap door that's got some goodies inside here. We get into the goodies compartment. When you open yours, you're going to have a plastic bag. It's got a piece of heat shrink in it, and it is also going to come with an XT60 connector that you're going to be able to solder to your device. In my situation, you're going to see that I have two connectors on here, and by now you guys should know that we don't do things the normal way. The reason I did this is if I'm ever out in the field and I have XT30 batteries convenient, or I have a battery with an XT60 convenient, I've got two options to power the adapter. So hopefully I'll never be in the situation where I can't power this device up. But again, you're going to get the single XT60. This is going to cover most people. We get a quick little instruction sheet here. Really, not much to it. It's going to show you where to find the app to download for your phone or your tablet. And then on the back side, we've got some information regarding basic use. This sheet tells us what our power LEDs are. Red LED 1, that's indicating the device is powered up. Blue LED 2, that indicates that the device has successfully connected to your flight controller. And green LED 3, this is going to indicate when your portable device is connected to the Speedy Bee via Bluetooth. And you also have a quick wire diagram, shows you positive and negative, and also plugging into your flight controller. See, there's really not much to this guy. I'm going to plug it in the quad, I'm going to show you the app. I'm just going to go ahead and slide this right into the USB connector, and then apply power via the XT60 with the battery that I currently have handy. We're going to see the Speedy Bee powers up. Immediately I get the red LED followed by the blue. So now we know we have power. We're connected to the flight controller. Let's make some Bluetooth happen. I'm just going to launch the app in my phone. And click on the little bee buzzing around. Tap to start scanning. Immediately I'm going to see the Speedy Bee Bluetooth adapter is available. And you might see some other devices down here, but just know that this is what we're looking for. This Sabu, whatever the heck it is. But you got an icon, it's easy to know. Just tap and we're going to get connected up. I made a mistake when I was setting my device up and I set a password in here. I can't figure out how to undo the password, so if you know how to undo a password in this, hit me up, shoot me a message, leave a comment. I'd like to know because this is pretty annoying. Anyway, I've just set it to all zeros. I put in my password, and we get connected right up. I have found that this app works best in portrait mode. Everything looks kind of funny and smushed when you put it in landscape, and it's a little difficult to read. So this is going to be my preferred method. But let's just go through some of these tabs real quick, and we'll see what we can do. Initially, you can see that we're greeted by a page that we're familiar with, our setup tab, just as we would inside Betaflight. And I can scroll through here and see all the information that I would have available, just as I would in Betaflight. Of course, there's not a heck of a lot to do in here, so let's go ahead and move on to the ports. Just like full-blown Betaflight, you can see I have all my UART ports available, ready to go for all types of connectivity purposes. Maybe I had to make a change in the field, or I forgot to turn something on when I set the quad up. But right here you can see I have UART 4 configured for Serial RX, and UART 5 is currently set to Smart Audio. On the configuration tab, you're going to get everything that you would expect. Configuring Betaflight, I'm currently just running a 4K loop because I think I'm going to enable my racers for the RPM filter, but that's going to be down the road. But again, you can see we have everything in here just as we would on the configuration tab. Other things in here that you might find useful, of course, PID tuning. If you need to make a quick change to your PIDs, you can change feed forward, which is nice. I need to roll that way back, but I'm going to fly this thing first. And of course, we have all the switches and sliders that we would normally have. Another handy tab could be your receiver tab. Maybe your quad isn't arming and you want to double check to make sure your receiver is actually talking to the flight controller. You can very easily check that here. A couple more things that could be useful is, of course, we have modes. Set and change your modes. We have the OSD. I'm kind of particular about the way my OSD is set up, so this can be nice to go in and make a quick change. It automatically deploys the OSD screen in full screen mode. Just hit exit down here to get out. We can configure our LED strip. We have our TBS VTX setting. Here's our VTX table, which is kind of cool that we can access this because this quad is running Betaflight 4.1. This is a new feature, so I'm glad it's available. And the final thing here is the CLI. Just a quick version command. We can see the board that we're running and also the version of Betaflight. What else? Maybe check your status, and we can look for arming flags and stuff like that. When I'm all done with my changes, I'm just going to hit disconnect just as I would in Betaflight, and now the app is ready to start scanning again. Right now, this guy is on sale for less than $13 at Banggood. That means there's absolutely no reason to have this just kicking around in your gear bag, waiting for that day that you need it. And honestly, at that price, the one time you do need it because you forgot your laptop or maybe your buddy needs a hand, I think the item really just paid for itself. So to make sure you can find it on sale, of course, as always, I'm going to have a link in the description. But I think that about covers it for this guy. Quick, simple, easy to use, potentially can be invaluable. If you can, maybe pick up something awesome from HotDog FPV. As you can see, I'm wearing my custom drone pilot hoodie. Oh, and it's so warm and cozy. You may not be able to get a pink one like I have, but you can get one pretty darn close, and it's going to be just as awesome. But that's it. That's all I got for today. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.